Hello everybody, this is Mr. Rob and welcome back to another episode of MyGM Mode here on WWE 2k23. And it's a big one today because we have our next PLE Extreme Rules is today. Have the ambulances ready because anything can happen at the Extreme Rules PLE. This should be a big one. It's going to be an interesting show to say the least. Hope you guys are ready for it. If you are, make sure you drop that like and you subscribe down below, especially if you want more wrestling content as we continue to push towards 1,000 subscribers. Also, if you're interested in buying some Rogue Energy, make sure you use my code in the referral link down below. Mr. Rob can get you 10% off your next purchase. But it is time for Extreme Rules, and this is the third PLE we've had in the series, and both of our first two PLEs have done very, very well. The first one, SummerSlam, basically closed the gap for us, and the second one, Hell in a Cell, we had two 5-star matches. And we need a third one because it has not been easy. It has been a rough build to this point. And honestly, you'll see that reflected in the show. It is a very interesting show. I'd say I've booked. Not all the championships are on the line for the first time. And as you can see in our budget, and you found out last episode, Kevin Owens got a movie star deal, and he has brought us in some bank. We have over $1 million. It was even more than that. And I have gone and spent a good bit of that money because there are some surprises. It is time to just straight lock and load because I've spent some money to get this show prepared, but I don't want to spoil anything. I'll show you what I have booked. This is a very interesting show, but we're going to start off in our opener with a submissions match. Our only level 4 rivalry is going to open the show. It's Bayley versus Liv Morgan in a submissions match because submissions match gets a lot more bonus if you are in each stage of the rivalry, and it will permanently end the rivalry. So I know I want to end this one, and I think having it level 4 is great for a submissions match. Charity stream for Randy Orton. Charities cost $10K, but we got the money, and they can get us some fans. So I'm expecting Randy Orton to get us some fans here, as well as rest up on the show. We're going to have a Fatal 4-Way match. I would make this one for the Raw Women's Championship, but you can't do a Fatal 4-Way Championship match. So this one's non-title. Otherwise, it would be, we'll say it's basically a de facto championship. Whoever wins can probably get the next shot. But Rhea Ripley and Raquel Rodriguez, two rivalry in there. Then you have Carmella and Asuka. So that should be an interesting one. Rey Mysterio, the new United States champion, is also going to cut a charity promo, try to get us some fans as well. A tables match between Jey Uso and Edge. This rivalry was really just kind of kicked up in the past couple weeks. Because remember, we no longer have Jimmy on our roster. He walked out of Raw, and Jey Uso, now we're going to push him solo. He cut a phenomenal promo last week to get himself some popularity. So we're going to try to capitalize it in this tables match, which is his top specialty match. So this will hopefully get him a little bit. Self promo from none other than Hulk Hogan. Yes, we have signed the Hulkster to our roster to try and boost some popularity. So he is the newest member of Monday Night Raw. So we're going to have him debut with a self promo. Tornado tag match, Kofi Kingston and Sami Zayn versus Braun Strowman and Gunther. Kind of get this rivalry on the card, as well as I purchased a tornado tag power card, which means the next tornado tag match we have does a little bit better. And their first match had 3 stars, so I'm expecting a little bit from this one. The surprises are not done. Stone Cold Steve Austin, yes, we have signed the Rattlesnake, and he will feud with Randy Orton to begin. The dream match comes to life here, Stone Cold and Randy Orton. So Stone Cold will call out Randy Orton on tonight's show. And then our main event, Extreme Rules for the WWE Championship, Roman Reigns versus Logan Paul. Yes, this was our WWE Championship match. It is not a rivalry, so this is a very big risk. But I got to have a championship on the show. I don't have to, but I want to. And we're going to put the WWE title on the line between Roman Reigns and Logan Paul. See how they do. And that'll kind of help us propel us into whatever's next. So it's a very interesting show. Only one championship is on the line. But we got a couple of legends joining the roster. Let's not waste any more time. Let's book Extreme Rules. I've also used my power cards on basically all the show effects are free. So I am expecting, I really need this one to be a good show. So let's not hopefully disappoint. Submissions match. I have high hopes for this match. I think this one could really do well. And Bayley is going to pick up the victory in a 3.5-star match. Okay, I was not going to lie, I was kind of hoping 4. But Liv's popularity was a little lower. 3.5, not a bad start to the show. And it ends that rivalry. Randy Orton cuts an okay promo. He gets us an extra 5,000 fans. Fatal 4-Way match, non-title. Rhea Ripley, Raquel Rodriguez, Carmella, and Asuka And the winner of the Fatal 4-Way is Raquel Rodriguez. She comes away victorious. Only a 2-star match. That one did kind of let us down a little bit, and that's really not who I wanted to win that match. Charity stream for Rey Mysterio. He also gets us 5,000 fans, so we've gained a little bit more in that regard. Jey Uso versus Edge in a tables match. This is a chance for Jey Uso to shine. And the winner is Jey Uso. He gets to win his specialty match, and it was only a 2.5-star match, so didn't really show out all the way for his specialty. The rivalry is also at a level 3, and I'm okay with that. I'm okay with continuing this feud because, on all honesty, I kind of want to get the Raw Tag Team titles off of Rated RKO. I think I had them feuding with the Usos for quite some time. They won all the matches. I don't really want them to hold the championships anymore. I kind of want to pivot it towards the team you'll see in the next match in Gunther and Braun Strowman, considering they work so well as a tag team, and already took the United States Championship off Braun Strowman, so that'll let Edge feud with Jey Uso, and that'll let Randy Orton actually do his feud with Stone Cold without the Raw Tag Team titles being held up in that regard. So that's just a little bit down the line, but 2.5 stars, not the best. Hulk Hogan cut an excellent promo for 5 popularity. That is great to see out of the Hulkster. Did his usual shtick. Tornado Tag, Sami Zayn and Kofi Kingston team up to face Braun Strowman and Gunther, and the winning team is Braun Strowman and Gunther. They win again in a 5-star match. So that Tornado Tag match power card came in clutch here. 5 stars, and the Giants win again. I think they need to win the Raw Tag Team Championships. They work well. They put on 2 phenomenal matches. So we need to keep this going. Strowman and Gunther have just done awesome. Other than, of course, Stone Cold's going to excellently call out Randy Orton, so that's going to get that rivalry started. So that's a level 1, so it gets us a little rivalry going into the second side of Extreme Rules. And then our main event, an interesting one. Logan Paul, Roman Reigns for the WWE Championship. I want Roman to retain, but I have no idea how this one is going to go. And it's going to go with Logan Paul being the WWE Champion. Yes, Logan Paul has done it in our series. He is the champ, the top of the world, in a 4-star match too. So we really actually closed the show out really well. We had a pretty solid opener. Of course, this third mid-card match was a 5-star. They got a 4-star out of this, and we didn't even have a rivalry or anything with it. So that's pretty huge. I think I'm going to continue this feud actually out of Extreme Rules. I thought about doing Reigns and Hulk Hogan, but that's not going to happen anymore. So now I got to figure out how am I going to get the Hulkster into the feuding territory. But Roman Reigns and Logan Paul put on a 4-star match with no build, and it was an Extreme Rules match though for a title, so that'll help. But that is pretty awesome. So I'm overall pretty happy. We'll see if SmackDown can kind of level the playing field, as they're going to start off with Ivar and Noam Dar one-on-one. This has got to be a rivalry cooldown. This cannot be a good match. Ivar wins, and it was a 4-star match. Okay, so never mind. It's about the rivalry cooldown. They actually had a rivalry, so finally that rivalry is complete, and Ivar has like 100 popularity. So a 4-star match, that hurts a little bit. John Cena's charity promo gets him 5,000 fans, so they tried to counteract one of us with one of their own, including the Universal Champion, not wrestling on the show, but instead cutting a promo. So that's what SmackDown's going with. Rivalry here, Extreme Rules, Bliss and Doudrop. I am really scared about these next 3 matches. Alexa Bliss wins, 4 stars, kill us there. Kind of expected that. Xia Li continues her amazing promo skills. They've got that one up to a level 4, so that's a scary feud to have coming out of the pay-per-view. Gigi Dolan and Becky Lynch one-on-one non-title though, Extreme Rules match, and the winner is Becky Lynch. I'm scared. 4 stars. So SmackDown is putting on a phenomenal show in their own right. I gotta hope these next 2 don't do the best, and that we can get some in our charity. Triple Threat Extreme Rules now. MVP, the Intercontinental Champ, Angelo Dawkins, the SmackDown Tag Team Champ, and then Montez Ford, who's also hanging out in there. The winner was Angelo Dawkins in a 4-star match. I think they've had literally just 4-star matches, so not good for us. In the main event, R-Truth and Austin Theory in an Iron Man match, and the winner is Austin Theory, and that's probably going to be 5 stars. No, it's 4.5, so close. So SmackDown put on an absolutely banger of a pay-per-view. I mean, they didn't do anything worse than 4. I mean, good lord, how are we supposed to compete with that? We tried. I thought we did really well. I think we competed with them pretty nicely. We just had a poor finale, it says, because it was overshadowed by that 5-star match, which, you know, I mean, I didn't expect that match to be 5 stars. So if I would have definitely moved that to the beginning to try to balance that out, but oh well. We'll see what the damage is. We gained 134,000 fans, and we did make some money, 16,000. And then the SmackDown, we gained 134,000. They gained 157,000. So we were unable to close the gap. We lost 20,000 more in that regard. Wait. Oh, that's budget. Okay, we're number 1 in budget. I was like, there's no way we're first. No, we're behind about 150,000, but we have a phenomenal budget, so it's not all bad. As now we get ready to build towards Survivor Series. Triple H has come to hit us. He says, just a reminder, try to ensure that your opening match and your main event are both stronger than the mid-card match next to them. Yeah, I tried. I did not expect a 5-star match. Did you, Triple H? The crowd wants to see a show that starts on a high and ends on a high. That makes sense. I mean, I get it. Thanks for the rematch against Sammy, says Gunther. And then he says, told you I'd get the win this time. Yeah, you did, and you put on an absolute classic. And you earned my respect earlier when you gave me a chance to show that Strowman and I could work as a team. I have to say, you really look out for your talent here overall. I'm glad somebody appreciates me, not Jimmy, who's had to walk out the door. Edge says, I've been putting a lot of work, and I think I've earned a shot at the world title. Edge wants a shot at the WWE Championship. That is going to be very interesting. Do I give it to him? I say maybe I do. Sure, why not? Logan Paul and Edge. Let's get at it. WWE Championship match going to be coming up in the next episode, it looks like. So have we crowned a new champ for the temp, or will Logan Paul be able to continue his reign? I cannot believe I just said that. Time for the shake-up card selections. We got 3 overtime. Specialist superstars lose more stamina from matches, but increase the popularity of all superstars in the match they are in by 5. That's interesting. Steep discount. All promos cost 75% less. And in safety violations, all match types cost 25% less, but superstars use more stamina. I'm very low in the stamina already, so I don't want to do that one. And then, I don't know, I feel like the specialist one is just kind of risky. I mean, they lose more stamina. Superstars get popularity. I think I'm just going to go safe. I'm going to go with the promo one this time. They cost 75% less, which we'll see how that goes. But that's going to do it for Extreme Rules. Unfortunately, we did not really close the gap all too much. We actually extended it, but we do have $1 million. We do have a solid roster, I would say, coming out, with Logan Paul being our most popular star, so to speak, and we just added a couple of legends to the ballot. So we'll see. I think we can put together a pretty solid post-Extreme Rules, and it's important because it's going to be time for Survivor Series, and I can actually see the bottom middle. Bayley is hurt for 5 weeks, so Bayley has suffered another injury. Don't know if I have a power card this time to counteract that, so we'll see. The Golden Role Model unfortunately has to hit the shelf, but we have a pretty solid roster. I think we're on the upswing. We'll just have to start taking it to Raw, or taking it to SmackDown, excuse me. But I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. If you did, make sure you drop that like and you subscribe down below, especially if you want more wrestling content. This is Mr. Rob, and I'll see you in the next one.